And that's why engaging people into lean thinking and giving them some of those skills and capabilities is really important, and it can really empower people, it can support their well-being, but ultimately supports the organisation to make those small improvements throughout the organisation's operations.
Hi everyone, we're here at the Operational Excellence and Business Improvement Conference in London 2025. This is a fantastic conference for you to learn more about continuous improvement, operational excellence, strategy, and most important, how to engage everyone in this process. With AEVO Innovate and our idea management platform, we're talking about on how to engage frontline employees into this operational excellence culture, receiving ideas from the front line, evaluating, and also using AI to achieve more ROI. I will share now some insights that we're having at this conference, and I hope you like it. Hi everyone, I'm here with Catrin. She's going to present herself, amazing person that we've met here at OPEX conference.
Hi everyone, I'm Catrin. I'm the head of the Lean Competency system, and yeah, it's lovely to meet you too, and thank you for asking me to be involved.
Of course. So we'll be talking a little bit about engagement, about Lean, and first of all, let me start this conversation asking you, why do you think it's important to engage people on Lean inside of companies, especially frontline employees, shop floor employees?
Sure. I think the main thing is that everyone sees waste and everybody sees problems. Mm-hmm. That contributes to their feelings of frustration, of not able to do their work properly and get through their day in a really sort of efficient way. Everyone sees that, but often they don't have either the skills or the capability or the knowledge or sometimes the confidence to actually make those improvements themselves. And that's why engaging people into lean thinking and giving them some of those skills and capabilities is really important, and it can really empower people, it can support their well-being, but ultimately supports the organisation to make those small improvements throughout the organization's operations.
Great, excellent insights. And when we talk about that, we talk about also what AEVO Innovate does, which is power idea management. Mm-hmm. How do you see idea management connecting with Lean in companies? Do you think it's important? Do you think Lean can be boosted by idea management?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think the really key thing about idea management is that not only does it empower people to generate ideas, but it gives them the opportunity to feel seen, feel heard, but also get some feedback on their idea. What happened to that idea after they provided it? And they can actually see and feel really valued in that organisation as well.
Yes.
So it's not just throwing ideas into the ether, but feeding them into the organisation, feeding them into strategy, and seeing how they really impacted what that organisation does.
Yeah, and like you said, a good idea for lean manufacturing or lean enterprise can come from anywhere, especially the shop floor, right? Mm-hmm. Usually, we know that 80% of the potential of the improvement of a company lies in the front line. So with idea management, we can capture that. Mm-hmm. Excellent. And talking about improvement, we cannot not talk about ROI, return over investment. So can you share some examples of return over investment that you saw on your projects?
Absolutely. So obviously we work with hundreds of organisations across the globe. One of them that we actually had a conversation with last week is a construction company in the UK. Mm-hmm. It's a multi-billion-pound company and takes on massive infrastructure projects such as motorways, bridges, that sort of thing. They had an idea of looking at the safety barriers in between some of the lanes, and their idea that actually came again from the shop floor was someone who had very basic training in lean thinking, actually saved them £90 million on one part of a motorway. And that idea can now be spread across all of their future projects as well.
Imagine the return and the impact.
Fantastic. And that's one person who was trained in lean thinking who had an idea and felt empowered to actually act on that.
Yeah. Imagine expanding there for the entire company, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, nice. And just to close this conversation, hot topic that we are talking about today, it's AI, especially GenAI. In your point of view, what's the role of GenAI in lean thinking, in lean manufacturing or lean enterprise culture? How do you see it?
I see it as a tool, the same as I see all of the other tools that we've got already when we talk about the internet, when we talk about communications, when we talk about Teams calls. These are all technological advances that have supported what we already do. And I think it's really important when we think about AI that we apply the same critical thinking to that tool that we did for any other tool. So what are the benefits? What are the use cases? But also, when we're using it as a tool for efficiency, understanding that people need to drive that. So when we're talking about engaging people and protecting people from the replacement that people fear from AI, that we understand that it's about a new skill. It's learning to use this new tool to drive what we want to do forward. So I'm really, really hopeful about it. But I also know that just as we're critical about all other tools, we need to be critical about this one too.
Excellent. It's what we said. GenAI is not here to replace people, but to empower them.
Yes.
Right? Catrin, excellent. If you want to leave a final message to AEVO Innovate viewers,
Sure.
be my guest.
Of course.
The floor is yours.
Thank you so much. Like I said, I come from the LCS, Lean Competency System, with the world's leading improvement qualifications framework and community. Check us out, come into the community. It's free. You can all just join and we can have more conversations about improvement.
Great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.